Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Iron Soup again, bringing you another video on strategy. Today, of course, we're going to be dealing with them pesky fire mains. But first, shout out to Endless, my group. A lot of them been supporting the videos, so big thanks to all you guys and girls out there that have viewed and so forth. So big thanks to the group. Anybody else on server 1 that came and checked out the video, so appreciate it all. But before we get started into this fire main issue, let's take a word from one of our sponsors. Do fire main teams make you feel like this? Like a man running for his dear life every time he finds himself in battle? Well, stay tuned, so I'm going to show you how to turn this into this. Yes, we can turn that dreadful scene into a nice walk in the park. Well, maybe not. Firemen are too annoying to be a nice walk in the park, but you get the idea. Okay, so let's get into it. How to deal with these fire mains. Let's go in the arena and see what I can do. Now, here's the thing. Fire mains are typically going to be in the 4th slot, which means they're going to attack the middle line, and that's where you want to have a diversion or something to offset that standard sleep attack, especially if you're not running lightning or fire main and you don't have no type of debuff protection. So for this, I am going to bring in a diversion. Where are you? There he is. So we're gonna bring him in. We're gonna have him cover Sasuke's front. We want to protect the middle line. And since his mystery goes off in the front, if we run into a fire owl combination, he'll be my diversion. Make owl seal him and not seal one of my important DPS people or attackers. So let's see what we get. Just keep in mind, if you're not a fire main, lightning main, the way you line up, that middle line is key to fighting fire mains. Fire mains in slot 3, like where my guard is, it's not that big of an issue. Typically you'll have someone that'll break that sleep from another attack unless they're running a heal or something like that. But most fire teams, I rarely run into someone using a healer. It's either a combination of fire main Toby, fire main Owl, combination of those 3, and a heavy DPS type person, type ninja. So you might see Sasuke too, just to offset a lot of these ninja barriers. I've been seeing that combination a lot. Fire main Toby, Sasuke, fire main Toby, Sasuke, Owl, fire main, you know, Sasuke, whoever. So let's see what we find here. So after waiting a couple of minutes, we didn't get a fire main. We ended up running into a wind main with a NARUTO, Ikara, and Asuma setup. So, you know, I'm probably going to have to it's actually somebody I ran into earlier today. Hawk. What's up, Hawk? I'm trying to get a fire main up in here. Hope you don't mind being on YouTube for a little bit. Hawk's one of the top players on the server. Real powerful dude. Ran into him in convoy earlier today. But yeah, we'll see what we can find after this match. So So Hawk shares my dislike of fire mains as well. But let's see if we can let's see if we can get back in there and find fire main real quick. See what happens. Hopefully this isn't Hawk again. So, not trying to fight Hawk again for the second time. So, about to X out of this. Hold on a sec. Alright, so we didn't get another fireman yet. I've never seen firemains be so scarce. Let me try one more time here. Hopefully we can get fortunate enough to wrap one up. Dun dun dun. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. And oh, another lightning main. I don't want to fight lightning mains. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm about to back out of this match. One sec here. They're just... Oh my gosh. For those that didn't know, you can't interrupt lightning skills attacks even if they got that debuff, like I just did there, just to show y'all that. But let me back out of this and see if we can get a fire main. Alright, hold on. Alright, looks like we finally got somebody willing to be a participant for us. Shout out to Gara if you check this video out. Appreciate the help, bro. So I got the fire main. It's got the Toby, Al set up. Fire mains in slot 3. So like I said, if you don't have any debuff immunity, you want to run some type of diversion, which is what I'm doing with Torin to stop him from sealing Sasuke or Sasuke or my main. And then I'm going to go after Toby because I know that move is probably coming next between the two. Which did a good job in sealing my main. So that's typically what you're gonna have to deal with. You have to deal with them sealing at least 2 people down a match. So in that scenario, you definitely want to start to try to just kill the main ASAP. But as with that diversion though, at least you don't have to worry about the sleep counter for at least for a little bit until they go after whoever's trying to kill, whoever's causing your sleep counter. So of course that puts him on the hot list. That means I target him immediately ASAP. The next fight, I'm gonna see if Gar is willing to put him in slot 4 so you can see the difference. And I'm not gonna have protection in slot 4 lineup, so you can see how much harder of a time you have to deal with fire mains. Alright, so we'll finish this match up and then we'll go into the second one with the fire main in slot 4. Alright, so here's the second match. And now we got the Earth main or Fire main in the slot 4, which now means Sasuke is going to be unprotected from sleep standard. It's probably going to change the whole outcome of this whole match. because as you can see, he can easily bind my Earth main, and then Sasuke goes to sleep as expected. So a lot of it is definitely gonna have to do with lineup. I mean, it is it's crazy how one position can change the whole match and put someone in a huge advantage. Like, he basically got almost 2 rounds free of me not being able to do any type of real damage. So where it comes in now is combos. So it's really important now to try to build up your combos. But if your main slot where you stack your combos is getting interrupted by sleep all the time, that doesn't help you out at all. But as you can see, the damage he's done to me this round is totally different from last round. Sasuke's basically made null and void for the most part. Now the upside is Torrent lasted a little longer than last time, but still makes it a little more difficult to deal with people, especially now. My DPS might be a little bit higher than his, but if his DPS was equal to mine, the match would definitely would have went to him. So big ups, big thanks Gara for helping me out to show this little demo. Gara put his main in the spots I requested him to, just to kind of show you how stuff would line up, how bottom 2 slots or 4th slot main would tag my middle main and stuff like that. So appreciate him being a good sport, helping me out with that. But yeah, that's how you start to be able to deal with him. If you don't have that immunity, you definitely gotta understand how to line up in that fire mains in slot 4 and slot 3. Now you can't predict that, so if you line up expecting a slot 4 fire main and you prepare to fight a slot 3 fire main, yeah, that just happens. That's just how the dice roll. But for the most part, you know, typically you'll see fire mains in slot 4 more so than you will in slot 3. That's just, at least it's been my experience. So, but yep, next video I do probably be focusing on lightning mains, and then I'll just move down the list until I cover each main. But again, big thanks to everybody that I ran into. Hawk, shout out to Hawk out there. Gara again. ET for supporting me. Group ET. Shin. Gara's with the group called Shin. So shout out to them too. Being good sports. Appreciate it. If you like the video, hit the like, subscribe. Alright, and be easy.